Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread your wings and fly. God be with you.
Well, you'll have to pardon my lack of enthusiasm here, because it's not at all about the quality of this game. I'm not telling you this is a bad video game, although I have a slight argument over the application of the term video game. This is more like a video. Stop there, and you'd be more accurate.
So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles.
You know, I used to really like this game, but I don't anymore, and I think I should make this abundantly clear. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean I think it sucks. So people, you know, they get inexplicably defensive about things like this, and the last thing I want to initiate here is some kind of idiotic flame war. So just hear me out. Bloated, boring, all words I'd use to describe Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater 3D. But wait, because my personal views on a game that only lets you grab a backpack within its first 40 minutes aside, I would also call it an amazing 3DS game, that is, if you're into this kind of thing. And call it a hunch, but I'm assuming a vast majority of gamers are, and that's fine. In fact, I wish I still had the patience for this. Snake Eater is a phenomenal experience as a whole, provided you're willing to invest a substantial amount of time into what is largely a passive interactive experience. Now, I know I've been doing more editorializing up to this point than actual reviewing, and that's because I made this major realization about the evolution of my tastes in gaming when returning to Snake Eater on the 3DS. Now, that said, if you want a full review of Metal Gear Solid 3, we have that here on CGR Undertow, and it should also please you to hear Snake's first mission on a Nintendo system in nearly a decade is a great one. If you've never played the game, the story, and believe me, there's a lot of story, is about a CIA operative codenamed Naked Snake. His mission is to take down this major nuclear threat in the Soviet Union, and of course he does that by sneaking through forests and stuff. This is a very smart and very slow stealth game predicated upon immersion, deliberateness, and ultimately, patience. But speaking more specifically about this 3DS version, this is a fantastic port. Snake Eater looks incredible on Nintendo's Portable, and its implementation of 3D visuals is among the best we've seen. Now, the problem, of course, is that the 3DS doesn't have a second analog stick, at least not a standard one, and obviously Snake Eater was designed to be played with one. So unless you're playing with an ugly plastic tumor attached to your system, it takes some time to get used to the controls on the 3DS. You move the camera with the face buttons and crouch with the D-pad, neither of which ever quite feels right. Now, fortunately, you can actually walk while crouching in this 3DS version, which is a really nice addition that compensates for some of that control awkwardness, but apart from that, Snake Eater 3D is, in most ways, an improvement. It's just that, I don't know, I guess I'm at a point in my life where games with such an overwhelming emphasis on story just aren't my thing anymore. But if you're fortunate enough to still be interested in watching Snake's story unfold, and occasionally being asked to participate, the legendary Snake Eater is even better in 3D.